9 straight games of 20 or more points, averaging 31 in that stretch. He had 31 last night in Chicago for a win. Here is Vonleh gets started with a basket.
You can see that a step further out. He never used the glass. He's very comfortable shooting runners, which you need in this league.
And they won last night with just 5 3-point field goals. Terrific pass to Mahimi.
Great job by Paul. I love it when they call plays. And Dan Burke, their assistant coach, is screaming out the play. Pacers had walkthrough and they made sure they covered it, but guys still have.
There are a lot of candidates for most improved, but C.J. McCollum going from 7 points to 20 points, you would think is clearly the front runner.
You'd be hard pressed to tell me why you wouldn't be, Chris. That's
somehow a seeing eye pass, and now a 3 in the corner, well short. Got his own rebound. Clears some space. Double team.
He's going to have to get out of the lane because he was having 3 seconds. Ximo does a good job defensively on Paul. That's a lot of work for a shot.
So both teams have gone to the bench. Rodney Stuckey is in for the first time, playing his second game back after injury. 19 games with a sprained ankle. Ellis guards Lillard. Here's a long three.
That was you and I.
Blazers at 54%. We're tied at 21. And Lillard hits it and a foul.
And Monte Ellis picked up his second as Lillard drew that foul. Out by the 3-point line with Myers Leonard setting up. I mean, watch, he just makes the move knowing there's contact, and he shoots the ball and knocks it down.
Best game of his career 2 years ago for George Hill. He had 37 in this building against Portland.
Well, he likes playing. Oh my! Now that's a deep three. But to Frank Vogel, that's a part of containment. So he wants you to be able to close out and stay contained so you can get the shooters so you don't get beat. And that's what happened there. Crabbe, Pacers moved the ball. Portland was solid there defensively.
Well, this is the team in the last month, the second best record as Lillard goes for 3 more. Enders blocks the shot. Here comes Chase Budinger. Second quarter is underway. Monte Ellis playing with 2 fouls. Budinger up and under.
Well, what you're getting here is got to run.
McCollum lobs it up. Leonard puts it through.
Yeah, for a big guy, 15-4.
Yeah, no question. 10-4 is the advantage here, and that's a turnover. Hill tried to get it to Budinger, and McCollum, basket and a foul on Jordan Hill.
Yeah, that one Monte Ellis thought he had a chance to get it after the pass to McCollum, who just ran and got the ball back. Frank Vogel, you see right here now. You'll see Monte thinking he can get the pass, and when he doesn't, it was McCollum that kept going. On a lob, and the defense, or the Pacers got up in time to get his hands on the ball.
Let's see if George Hill can get some things going. Hill's jump shot falls.
Yeah, he's able to get right there. You know, some people can turn that corner, particularly going left, have a hard time going straight up. George can.
George Hill last 5 averaging just 8 points, shooting 26% from the field. He averages 12.5 on the year. The Pacers' best 3-point shooter at 42%, and there is Damian Lillard with his 4th-3.
You got to get into him. I mean, he does a terrific job off of screens, but you got to find a way to get to him.
Did not make a 3 last night. Paul George, first basket of the second half. But again, you're not in a situation you cannot trade baskets with this Portland team.
No, offensively, they're just too good that way. I mean, you can see they're able to get. It's got to be troubling.
Yeah, the degree of difficulty for Portland is not high at all. And a basket and another foul against Paul George.
I mean, what they're doing is taking advantage of the Pacers coming out at halftime and being aggressive. Defending at the top, you see the back cut right there. No help off the weak side. Weak side has to get over and see that.
Again, you want to try to score before this Portland defense sets. Paul George, tough shot.
It really was. It was the kind of shots he was making earlier in the year.
And now the Pacers have cut it to a single-digit lead for the Trailblazers. Inside 5 to play 3rd quarter. It's an 8-point game. All of our lead changes 6. All 5 ties were in the first quarter. When again.
Well, JJ, you asked the wrong guy.
I wanted your answer first.
Oh, that's Davis blocked the shot, but Turner got it back. Pacers have cut it to 7. Here's a 3 from Ellis. With McCollum out front. 16 points in this game, 2 in the quarter. One-on-one against Ellis. Step back jumper, short. Davis the rebound to Leonard for 3.
and not let Lillard take this game over.
Much more with Jonathan Bender on the AndyMoore.com Pacers Live postgame. Chris and Quinn.
Well, they had it down to 4, and now here's another 3. Get it down to 4. That's where it was at 81-77, the final 6 of the quarter, and then a 3 from Leonard. And now he's trying for another 3, but it's going to take it inside. And he's come for first quarter advantage for Portland, but the Pacers have not been able to stop this offense. Trailblazers shooting 53%, and here's Leonard for another one. Portland 97-83, that 4-point deficit at 81-77. The Pacers had scored 8 straight, had taken a little bit of momentum, and now McCollum for 3.
I mean, it means everybody tends to follow that kind of game because you see the success you can have with it. Oh my goodness.
Aminu, shot fake, step back. Paul George is back in. Lillard
comes in. They had ball movement and inbound. The problem is the Pacers' challenge is that they're having a hard time scoring.
Yeah, Miles Turner had 8 first-half points, has not scored in the second. Lavoy Allen all 6 of his points in the first half. Crab for 3. He's going to have nightmares about Aminu because Aminu has done a great job against Paul George in each of the 2 games with Portland. Plumlee to Henderson for 3. Yeah, it'll probably go in, and it does.
Cleveland being what they are, they're playing to make sure they get sharp because they change coaches and want to make sure they take advantage of that.
Oh, look at Indiana. These guys have a heartbeat with 4 minutes to play.
Well, they're getting the Pacers back in the game, that's for sure. I mean, because this is a good play. Glenn Robinson turns the corner, you can see the contact, able to stay in the air and get it to go in. That's after Joe Young got the Pacers the ball by knocking it.
Missed it.
I thought they had thrown that away because they were throwing it to Joe Young.
And a 3 by Young. Is it a 2 or a 3?
Yeah, no,
Long
Harry
2.
Zielinski said it was a 2. A long 2. Now he's back up defensively. And the Pacers want him to be up defensively.
In scramble mode now, trying to pressure this Portland team into a mistake.
They got ball handlers. They got 2 good ball handlers on the floor. And McCollum and Damian Lillard. Shot clock's at 5.
Lillard to the basket, lays it in. 33 for Damian Lillard. That should shut the door on the Pacers' comeback. Allen gets 2 more. Like the fight I see from these guys, though.
Well, and this is what they're going to need to have because that's what the bench is supposed to do. That's why one of the things we talked about as keys was bench play. Because they've got to come and give energy because I knew that you knew what I knew. There's a game tomorrow, too. So Frank has got to figure out how to balance all of that. But you can't play the Portland team that just drilled it from the 3-point line. They made 14 threes.
McCollum missed it. Rebound is tipped
and
out.
They get it back. This is what's happened all night.
And the Portland Trailblazers will win the first 2 of their 6-game road trip. And they sweep the Indiana Pacers this year, winning 111-102. Damian Lillard has 33. It's his 18th 30-point game of the year, and coming up on our AndyMoore.com Pacers Live postgame, we'll hear from Frank Vogel inside the Pacers locker room, and then look ahead at a 4-game road trip that starts tomorrow night in Cleveland. Final score, Blazers 111, Pacers 102.